afternoon, my friends and our lecturer. How are you today? Hopefully, all of you are in a good condition today. Okay, this afternoon, my team and I will show to all of you our presentation. It is about code mixing. But before that, it's better for me and my team introduce ourselves first. So my name is Tegar Siahaan, and my teams are Kak Julita Borumalau as the first speaker, Niken Borusitorus as the second speaker, Kak Yolanda Borusinaga as the third speaker, and Diana Borusiregar as the fourth speaker. Okay, without wasting the time, let us present to you our presentation. And my partner Kak Julita will be the first to deliver our material today. Kak Julita, time is yours.
Code mixing is a branch of sociolinguistic. It is branch of linguistics that studies variation of language based on relationship in society. Code mixing usually appears in bilingual and or multilingual society. Bilingualism is ability of the speaker to use two languages. Bloomfield, Inshire, and Agustina, 1996. The ability of speaking in two languages makes code mixing occurs when bilingual society mix words, phrase, and clause together from one language to another in one sentence. Code mixing is the mixing of two or more languages or language varieties in speech. According to Hudson, 1996-53, code mixing takes place where a fluent bilingual talking to another fluent bilingual changes the language without any change at all in the situation.
Okay, thank you for the good explanation. And next, we go to the second speaker, Niken Sitorus, will deliver the next material today. Niken, time is yours.
Okay, my name is Niken Sitorus with my register number 19120107. Now, I'll continue our material that is code mixing. Now, I'll explain about why we use code mixing. We use code mixing for fun or informal situations, the absence of appropriate expression or terms, and then showing language skill, and then talking about a particular topic and quoting somebody else, and then being empathic about something or express solidarity, and then interjection or inserting sentence fillers or sentence connector, and repetition used for clarification, and then intention of clarifying the speech content for interlocutor, and then the last is expressing group identity. Now, in our PPT, that is a picture. There are three men that talk about something, and the first man said, "What's he saying?" And then the second man said, "Lee is super rich guy. You don't know me?" The second man used two languages. He mixed his language. The first one he used English, and then the second he used the other language. I think that's all about my explanation. The next material will continue by my friend.
Well, thank you for my partner Niken. Next, we go to the third speaker, Kak Yolanda, will deliver the next material, and time is yours.
Okay, now we are going to the types of code mixing. The first type of code mixing proposed by Muisken is insertion. He said that it is insertion of material or lexical items or entire constituents from one language into a structure from the other language. The notion of insertion views the constraints in terms of the structural properties of some base or matrix structure. Here, the process of code mixing is the insertion of foreign lexical or phrasal category into a given structure. The difference would simply be the size and type of element inserted, for example, noun versus noun phrase. This means that code mixing occurs only in pieces of one language that are smaller than a clause and a sentence, such as words or phrases. The following is an example of insertion code mixing. It is a single English phrase used in a Spanish sentence. Yo anduve in a state of shock por 2 días. I walked in a state of shock for 2 days. With insertion, there is embedding. The English prepositional phrase is inserted into an overall Spanish structure. Insertion is akin to lexical item from another or foreign language. There is considerable variation in what is or can be inserted. In some languages, this consists mostly of adverbial phrases. In others, mostly single nouns, and in yet others again, determiner plus noun combination.
Okay, thank you for the explanation. Next, we go to the fourth speaker. My partner Diana will continue to deliver the next material, and time is yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Diana Julius Regar. I'm from English department from Group C. So in this video I want to tell you about the alternation. Okay, next about alternation. The second type proposed by Muskin is alternation. This means that alternation between structures from the other language. Alternation or associated with complex in Muskin views the constraint on mixing in terms of the compatibility or equivalence of the languages involved at the switch point. In this perspective, code mixing is akin to the switching of code between terms or utterance. The difference would simply be the size and type of element alternate. Example, clause and sentence, followed by the grammatical units such as subjects, verbs, or objects. The example of alternation is, it is a single English clause in a Spanish sentence. Ando, push, and do come again. That alright then, and do come again. Spanish English by Calvers and Hernandez in Muskin. In the case of alternation, there is a true switch from one language to the other, involving both grammar and lexicon. It seems that halfway through the sentence, one language is replaced by the other. Thus, there is no reason to assume that the Spanish first segment is embedded in the English second segment or vice versa. Alternation is just a special case of code switching, as it takes place between utterance in a turn or between turns. Okay, it means that alternation is the constraint of mixing in terms of compatibility or equivalence of the languages involved at the mix point, and clause. So alternation is about clause that a group word that consists of subject and predicate or predicate, but has not expressed the complete idea. So I think that's all my explanation about alternation. Thank you for attention. And the next topic will be explained by my friend.
Okay, so for the next material, it will be explained by myself, and I will explain to you about congruent lexicalization. So, actually, what is it? It is the third and last type of word mixing proposed by Muskin 2006. It is congruent lexicalization. It refers to the situation where two languages share grammatical structures which can be filled lexically with elements from either language. The forms of code mixing can be words or phrases whose meanings are generally known by people in its first language. The following is an example of congruent lexicalization code mixing. It is a single English word in a Dutch utterance. For example, with Jitch or waar Jenny is. Do you know where Jenny is? Dutch waar Jenny is, English Dutch. Chroma and Van Geldry in Muskin 2005. The sequence where Jenny is could as easily be English in structure as Dutch. Furthermore, where is close to Dutch waar or particularly when pronounced by bilinguals. Jenny is a name in both languages and is homophonous. Okay, so from our presentation today, we make a conclusion that it is delivered